Hello. Excuse me, you caught me there in a minute. I'm going to clear my throat. Hope everybody is well. As you can see, it's me. I'm not solo today. Miss Shawna will be right back. She had to take care of something, but she'll pop back in a second. Hope everybody is doing well this morning. Good morning, Miss Tina Shelton. Good to see you. And there's Miss Shawna, Miss Angela, whatever.
Doggone it. I'm going to wear a whole necklace that has my name, like back in the
in the 70s or 80s, right?
Yeah, in the 80s. The 80s.
The big old, yes.
You're like, yo, my name is Shawna, and I'm the best. All the DJs want to not feel my breast, but probably do.
All righty then.
Right. That was my freestyle for the day. You know, anything else, you got to pay for it.
You got to pay for it. Exactly.
Yes.
And it doesn't seem cheap. And that Jennifer Lopez don't come cheap, right?
Yes.
No,
it don't. Kay Weezy, yes. How are you? I hope you are being creative with your music. Your love goddess. I love that. I love that name. And Miss Tina, how are you?
That has a resonance. Your love
goddess.
Right.
Right. Your love goddess. Well, we can ask any love questions. Go to the love goddess.
Because your love goddess is our love goddess, right?
No. This is another.
I think
did Calling All Angels change her name?
I think so. Is your love goddess? Are you Miss Bonnie? Are you that love goddess?
Or are you? I feel like it's a different love goddess. Or is it? I don't know. Did she change her name and not tell us?
No, she and I've been talking about a transition to identifying the tarot stuff and her reading specifically under what she's doing, because it made more sense than what it was. So maybe this isn't that, but there is something. There's another one. Like, oh yes, it says yes. Yes.
It is. Okay. Yes.
Exactly.
Your love goddess. You better. Hey Michelle, you better.
Canada. Are you guys cold up there still or what? Hey Canada, let me apologize, because believe me, our people do have no beef with you. Okay, none. I'm going to put that out there right here and get it done with. We have thought of Canadians as our brothers and sisters forever. So thank you for not holding that against us, because we don't own that. And we're working on trying to fix that mess. So believe me, we're doing our best.
Yes. Absolutely.
So thank you, Canada, for loving us enough to appreciate that we're not part of the mess. We're going to be part of the solution. So
we're taking care of our family members. Okay.
Exactly. Families can be messy from time to time, and we're talking even nation families can be messy. And so but
I think every family reunion we get a little cuckoo. Okay.
I just don't understand why how we let the crazy uncle out of the closet.
Man,
we usually keep him.
Gotta let him out.
We don't put him on the front porch, but then again, down south they used to from time to time, but we don't let him off the porch.
You just don't know how did he get to the back door.
Exactly.
I thought somebody was watching him. So
I know. Get out? Who was supposed to take care of Uncle Cuckoo? Come on, please. Somebody done failed their job.
Man, all of them. The cousins done got out. This is that other side of the family that you didn't know that she was kin to.
I'm telling you, I was very, very blessed. Happy birthday! Is it Vanessa's birthday or is it his birthday?
It's Vanessa's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Vanessa! I'll be playing the music for you. Hold 1 second.
Yes.
Let me put it up here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. A little tease, because here's the real thing.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
4-2. Yes, Hunty.
Yeah, young puppy.
I'll be 42 too this year. So, hey.
Y'all just young little chicklings. Little chicklings.
Oh, not chicklings, honey. At least we're not. At least we don't have the the teeth like the chickettes. You remember those, the gums that they used to, the gums.
Oh, like the chiclet things, like yes, the teeth are like squared like this,
Yeah. And they would have like big gums.
Yeah.
I mean, big people would have big teeth. This was like early on veneers, and you'd be like, "What the?
Yeah.
Hold on, who did that to you?
Exactly.
Who did that to you?
Exactly.
And you said okay. You agreed.
Mm-hmm. Miss Vanessa, you know what? They're 22 and 20, which means you're what, 32. Let's make sure that let's put that number in our heads that we feel younger than we are. Remember, send that energy out that you are younger than you are. You feel good. Age is but a number. So that just own that positive energy.
Yes, Kelly. I remember that scene in Grumpy Old Men. The chiclets in the dentures and his teeth.
Was that
Grumpy Old Man?
Jack Lemmon was the other one, right? Not Jack Lemmon, but the other one.
The other one, yeah.
The one that Walter Matthau.
Dennis the Menace. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Absolutely.
Boy. I'll tell you, we have great movies in the 80s, the 90s, the 70s at one point.
Yeah.
Some 60s.
And now it's
and then we get further on, we're gonna get into westerns.
Exactly. Now it's all part of part 2 and part 3 and part 4. It's like, don't we get creative anymore? Can't we come up with some creative ideas?
No.
I mean, give me something fresh. Give me something new. Give me something exciting.
Please.
Remember, that was interesting because I remember the 80s, and I think I'm almost certain it was the 80s and not the 90s. It could be the 90s, but I'm almost certain it was the 80s. And it was, they did a short little teeny movie. They didn't think it would do anything because it was 3 women in it. And it was Bette Midler, Diane Keaton, and Goldie Hawn. And it was the First Wives Club. That movie made so much money compared to what it cost to make it. And you know what? The studio said nobody wants to watch 3 older women in a sequel. But they just saw them watch it and made millions.
Yes.
But they told them that nobody will want to watch this movie. It's like, how can logic be argued that after everybody turned and watched this movie that nobody wanted to watch the movie? It's like,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Crazy. Yeah, because they said that women can't carry a movie. Women won't be able to carry a movie. 3 women did.
We can carry big-headed kids in the womb and then have to push them out in a little. Now, a little one.
Yes.
Are you mean to tell me we can't carry? You crazy.
I know, isn't it crazy? That's like they when Sex and the City came on, they're like, I don't know if we can just have 4 women because nobody will turn in watching 4 women. Well, guess what?
Dude.
They turned in for 9 seasons, 8 seasons, 11 seasons.
And a movie. Actually, 3 movies.
3 movies.
Oh, 3 movies. Yeah.
And a second series even. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was about 4 women,
Yeah.
So it is crazy how it's crazy. The 80s was, but the 80s did that. They created, you had 16 candles.
Yeah.
How cool was that? And then you had remember you had Pretty in Pink. You had Aliens. You had all these different wonderful creative movies. And then all of a sudden
Charlie's Angels. Was that the 80s?
No, that was 90s. That had to be 90s.
90s. No.
Yeah.
No, not the new Charlie's Angels, the old Charlie's Angels.
The TV series?
Oh, yeah, the movies. Yeah. Oh, yeah, The Breakfast Club.
I love The Breakfast Club. Oh, my God.
The Breakfast Club was hilarious.
Yes.
Every time we rewatch it, it just gets funnier. Because you're like, cool. And they got away with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. But the cool part is in those movies, you could put yourself in there. You can put yourself in that time. You can put yourself in the experience. And that's the one thing about some of the movies these days you watch. I mean, you're like, oh, it's nice, but I can't put me there. I can't be there. It's like that's something. Whoever, when they wrote those movies, they were writing about an experience, a shared experience. And so they picked up on something that everybody has been through, or most people have been through, like the bullies. Remember in the Breakfast Club, they had the goth, they had the bully, the jock, all those things, and the goody two shoes. Those are people you knew. Those were conglomerate of people you knew.
What was that movie where the seniors they was beating on the freshmen?
Is that the Nerds? Or is that...
Matthew McConaughey was in. It's when he was a teenager. It was a bunch of people in it. I believe this was like the 80s.
Oh, is that the one that was called with the guy named Meat? The character named Meat?
I think so. They were going around chasing all the freshmen, and they had paddles, and they was gonna, is it Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
At Ridgemont High? That's what Sean Penn. That was his breakthrough role, Sean Penn. That movie, but I don't remember that. Revenge of the Nerds is what I was thinking exactly.
Oh yeah. No, because I remember Revenge of the Nerds. Nah.
Fierce. No, they had some. Ferris Bueller. Oh, I love Ferris Bueller. That movie had so many wonderful lines and so much. Just crazy.
Yeah. Napoleon Dynamite. That was just retarded, but it was hilarious.
But these were all creative movies. Just people created. They went outside the box, but they identified something or characters or situations that we all could understand to a degree, and then they put a twist on it that took them a little further out. Goonies. Oh yeah,
the Goonies.
And Poltergeist.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh, Poltergeist and Jaws. But Jaws was in the 70s, but Poltergeist was in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken, and that was
all the Friday the 13th, all the Michaels.
Yeah, but now that's when they start getting off track because it's like,
okay. When they did Michael versus the alien, I was done.
Yeah.
I was done with the last one. I'm like, dang, don't he ever die? Or Jason? Like,
Jason.
Is he I thought he was done.
Yeah.
Now we gotta make a movie about when he's a kid and now he becomes. I don't care. I really don't. It was it when it was done. It was it.
Thank you, Miss Julie. Please, yes, hit that like, share, subscribe, and follow. Shawna, you must be psychic because you were picking right up what I was thinking.
I was trying at the same time. Okay, so everybody, we got something different that we're doing today.
Tell us, Miss Shawna, tell us.
No questions. We're doing 3 cards.
No questions. Well, how do we find out stuff? We
pulling the damn 3 cards. So we're gonna tell you. We pulling the cards. So if you want a reading, let us know that you want a reading. 3 cards and maybe an extra message. But that's about it. Because the energy is super high and it's flowing and it's great. We're getting prepared for the lunar eclipse tomorrow and full moon. So it's time to be releasing a lot of stuff.
And what do we do when we release? What do we do when we release, Miss Shawna?
We burn.
We let it go. Let it go.
Oh, I was like, we let it burn. I was so thinking about the Usher song. Let it burn.
Please, not in A minor.
Not A minor. Not Kendrick. No.
I had to go there.
Oh, yes, that's it. Thank you, May Carr. Dazed and Confused. It was with the paddles with the seniors. Thank you. I never saw that movie until Kenny pulled it on. We're watching. I was like, what in the world are we watching? And it was literally Dazed and Confused because I felt so bad for these freshmen. I felt so bad for them. Oh, that's our neighbor. I was like, I hear an extra voice. Where is this voice coming from? Yeah.
All right, I just made a ticker so we can put that running across the bottom of the screen.
There we go. I just keep them saved.
I had that one saved. I don't know what happened. I guess when we switched over, because I haven't
The
used
new.
it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I tell you.
So we're doing 3-card draws. Anybody who wants a 3-card draw, let us know. And again, if we don't see your name, we don't know you, because it's like we don't know you're here unless we see your name pop up. So again, and one of the good ways you can show us your love and appreciation is that like, share, subscribe, and follow, please. And especially the subscribes on YouTube. We would appreciate that. If you're not on YouTube yet, get on YouTube. It's the university, and the university
Get on.
Information available. I go there for so much. Anytime I need to figure out how to do something, I go to YouTube.
Heck yeah.
Type in a thing, and I get so much information. So
yes, we got to do birthday girl first.
Oh, absolutely.
Vanessa, we got an extra for you. I got extra 2 cards for you. It's because it's your birthday. Okay, it fell out.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Yes, I bet that I can't go too much because my little bun trying. Look how it's kind of lopsided. Because, woo! And this ponytail is too tight. So if I'm laughing, I don't have no Botox, y'all. It's just my ponytail is really, really tight, and it's making me look like I got a 5 head. But I'm cool today. Okay.
Shawna did natural Botox. It's called
what? Pullback, snatchback. That's what it's called, snatchback. Yes. Y'all get ready today, because this is already done started in the worst great way.
But
right.
before we go there, for Miss Vanessa specifically, Miss Shawna, will she be the drama?
Ooh.
Am I the drama?
What do you got for Miss Vanessa on her birthday?
Whatever she want to be today. It's her birthday. She can be whoever, whatever, whenever she want to be, whatever, how she want to be. She can do it today. Why not? Why not? All right. First card that comes out is the Temperance card, Miss Vanessa. This is about healing. This is all about you staying patient. Okay, staying patient with what's going on. I feel like it's like being patient with things coming back into balance for you. If you're feeling off balance, now we got a page of cups here. We got some new energy, maybe a new friend, maybe some energy of newness, of a messenger coming through. But this is an uplifting. This is high energy on top of. Oh, and I just noticed it's got the fish, so it's Pisces. Okay, Pisces season in the cup. It's trusting your intuition, and really, I just feel like this new high energy of love is in the air. But it's like new friend. It can be a new acquaintance, or you could just be meeting somebody new. Period. Okay, they're coming in to help you navigate your emotions, help you express yourself. Boom. Express yourself.
I was going right there already. Yeah, I was already there.
I feel like they're going to help you come out of this hermit energy, okay, to help you get back on your path. And boy, that is like, like someone to help you realize, or for you to get clear of what your path is, or what it is that you want to set your intentions on. Okay, this is being clear of what you want to set your intentions, Vanessa. I feel like that. Now, your 2 bonus cards is the Knight of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So this is definitely going into the passion, going into something that you love. That's the energy. But this is also a wish fulfillment type of energy that I'm feeling for you, Vanessa. It's a lot of things is getting you out of your comfort zone. Okay, a lot of things are getting out of your comfort zone. You are never alone, and follow the golden rule: do unto others as you want them to do unto you. And that's what I got for you.
Hail to the yes. Good welcome.
Hey, Miss Angie.
Nice to see you in.
Well, we are together today.
Unfortunately, I could not go live with Miss Angie last night, and I was missing it because I just love the energy to do the lives on. That's my week right there. My week is Wednesday night, Thursday morning. I get so much energy from the two of you, so it's like,
yes.
So unfortunately, when I reached out to Shawna this morning, we got live. We talked for too long because I needed this conversation. So Shawna's like, "Whoa, you are wired today." And I'm like, "Yeah, because I missed my last night, so I have so much to talk about."
No, it's all good. Listen, I kept looking at the time. I'm like, dang, we had a goal. We always have a goal of going at a time. But we exceeded every time. So y'all gonna get ish time when we come up. It's never the time that in our minds is what we want to do, but never.
I tell you what, I may write a book on it and just call it Ish.
Ish.
And talk about me and Ish and us and Ish and time and Ish and how Ish is. I mean, because like I think the world lives on Ish. I don't think we're unique in that way. I think more often than not, I think a lot of folks live on Ish.
Yes.
And for those of you thinking what Ish is, it's like 5-ish. Ish.
ISH.
It's our intention, but the Ish means a little levity, not levity, a little flexibility.
Yes.
If we say we're going to be there at 6, put an Ish on the end. Just put an Ish on it because
it's about 6-ish.
Yeah. Yeah. We're supposed to go
7:30-ish.
We're supposed to go live today at 8:45-ish. Well, guess what? Ish turned into 10 o'clock.
Not ashy.
Oh no, not ashy. No.
Not ashy.
No. Not at all. Not at all. But you know what?
If we don't go up, we get texts. What's going on?
Oh
Where are y'all at? So,
that's Miss Bonnie and Julie's job. The two of them.
They be calling us
sending us texts. It's like, what are y'all doing? Where are you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, they call us out, chat.
Exactly. Are you going live today? It's like,
is something wrong? Are you sick? Damn. Do you want to
go? Oh my goodness, absolutely. So I guess it's my turn, huh? My turn. Let me see what I'm getting for
Vanessa. Birthday girl, birthday woman.
Yes. I'm gonna do the cards. I'm gonna stick to the cards because I told myself the cards today. Vanessa, today and this week is a day to give attention to the family. This is no matter what you may be feeling about you, it's all about you. But today and this week also, it's an appreciation for family. It's an appreciation for what you got, and given that, and they've been plucking your patience. They've been trying your patience because I can see that too.
Yeah.
So, it's like okay, but again, know that with or without life will be different without them. So know that, and you know what, this too shall pass because that sun card is there. So know that no matter what, they got your back. So again, turn to your family, be patient with them, be patient with life, and use them to give you the patience you need to move forward and just keep moving forward. But you know what? This is good energy. So between now and the end of the month, you're going to be shining bright. And Vanessa, you know what? I'm telling you what, I'll give you a tip. Stay out of the market for at least another week, okay? Stay out of the market for a weekend because I told you all that I've been moving in toward the financial investment side of the tarot and playing with that and have had some good success with it, some better success than you could imagine. I'll put it that way. But Vanessa, for you, no investing for the rest of this month. And I'm talking, don't buy a house, don't buy a car, don't buy anything major, don't invest in anything major. Put the money on the sideline. This is not the time for you. Okay. And if you're somebody, even if you're an investor who were to sell short, don't do that. Not right now. Your energy around you is don't do that. I don't know why, but they're telling me don't do a major expense. Don't do a major investment. This is not a time for it. So if you're talking about it, if you're thinking about it again, no house, no car, no major expenditure, no investment in anything. Don't even get into a mutual fund. Don't even buy a bond. Nothing for the rest of the month for you. Okay. And you will thank me for that. I promise you, you will thank me for that. Okay.
And if you don't know what he's talking about, go check out his video. He has a financial video for all the zodiacs.
Yes.
Okay. The zodiacs are in it. First it starts off as a collective, and then there are the zodiacs individually. So please go check them out. It gives a great breakdown. And the other thing is, if you don't want to wait, there's timestamps. Okay, there's timestamps that you can go straight to the zodiac.
Straight to the ones you want. Yep.
Yes.
But because of the first is the overall market, the overall energy around finance and investment right now. And then I break down into each individual sign. So if you go to the description and go there. And I would tell you what, I've already gotten somebody who told me specifically, I should have listened because I didn't, and I got in the market when you told me specifically this time I shouldn't, and they're regretting it. So I've already gotten some feedback, folks. I'm telling you.
Yes.
Pay attention. Yes. Pay attention. You know, when spirit is talking, you got. I'm not saying you have to follow it completely.
You got to
listen. Give some attention to it and say, you know what, my overriding spirit saying something different, then go for it. But you know, again, because it's not. It's a general reading, but I'm telling you what, people are getting it specifically, and they're like, "Damn, I should have listened." And I'm like, "Yeah, you should have."
Mm-hmm.
You should. Who is next, Miss Shawna? Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
May Car. Are you still here?
Oh. Is that? And I think they said there. Maya is there.
Thank you. Make sure y'all do that.
Exactly.
Huh?
You said, and I think they said Maya is their name. Was that the one who said Maya was her name?
May Car.
Yeah.
Is that Maya? Yeah, Maya.
Right?
There you go. Yes.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. That's good. I like that. Oh, and by the way, folks, don't forget, let's do some like, share, subscribe, and follow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That dude probably says, why in the hell you show me all the time?
Right. Right. Hey, sure. Tanisha is in the building.
Oh my goodness. Hello, Miss Tanisha. How are you?
Divinely got it. 302. Maya, are you still here? Come on.
Maya.
Yay!
Maya. Yeah, she's here.
Because I was like, I got your cards, and please let me read these cards because these are some great cards. Okay.
I was just doing that Bueller.
Bueller? Did I say? Oh yeah. I was like, did I say?
No, you said Maya. I'm like Maya. So Bueller. Back to the 80s, you know that.
Right. You got the 6 of Wands. You're getting that recognition, or you coming out of oh my gosh, Spirit is so funny. Why Spirit said you coming out the wilderness. you come. It's like you. I don't know why that came out. I don't know where that came from, but I think Spirit is still with this flow of, oh, we're being funny today. Okay. Okay. But you get in the recognition, right? You get in the recognition. And what's so amazing about this is look at all the abundance that is there. Okay. And getting that, it's like your time to shine. So you need to step into that power. It's time for you to shine. You need to allow yourself to do that. And accept who you are, your true self, be your authentic self, but also express yourself in a great way. You do have the Victory card here, the Chariot card. Amazing energy, along with the 4 of Pentacles. Is saying, hold on, don't get too crazy because you're having your victory moment. Okay, hone it in. You know, pay attention to things that are really close to you. That's what I'm getting. It's like, what are your goals that you are really focusing on, and stick with them. And also, this is not the time. I think Don said it great. This is not the time to be doing a big investment or right now this month. Okay. Really take in your budget. Continue to budget. Continue to be conservative. When the timing is right, you will know when to spend what you're trying to buy, what you're trying to receive. Also, I feel like there's this, you are in control of what you are bringing in. You have this drive, and you're the one driving. You're the one that's in the driver's seat. So what is it that is going to help you shine and get that recognition, get that acknowledgement as well for what your skills are, what you're capable of doing, what your abilities are, and let that be shown. But I would seriously focus. I hear 4 goals. Okay, whatever those 4 goals are, focus on them, set those intentions, and start taking those steps, or work on it already. Get things going. Get things going, because the abundance is there. The victory is there for you. All right, that's what I have.
Maya. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I don't know, Maya. I'm going to go to the cards because I told myself I'd stay with the cards. I'm going with the cards. The energy will come through anyway. We're good. But Maya, Maya, why are you? Yeah, this is saying.
Say it,
Maya. You got to be in charge of your life. You are not in charge of your life right now, and you've got to take control. And it's a change. This is the King of Swords, and that means changing your philosophy, changing your way of thinking. You have been hiding too long. You have been standing in the back. You've been stepping back, and whatever else. No, you got to step forward. You got to step forward, and that's the energy I was picking up. Like, why are you hiding in the back? Why are you sitting in the corner? Don't put baby in a corner. No one puts baby in a corner. You need to get out of the corner. Get out of the corner. Okay. You need to step forward. And look at this. There's a 7 of Swords. That's the moving away. People did this to you. They created an environment where they told that you should be there, and you let it happen. And now you're frustrated the fact that you've let it happen, and now it's accepted. You have to be the one to change the mindset. You created the problem. You got to fix the problem. So step forward, Mom. To shine, and it's time for people around you to see you shine. And when they do, they're going to see you. And this is not a short process. It's going to take a little time, because it's work. You got work to do. This is a 9, so you need to start getting yourself out of your cocoon. You need to start getting out of the corner, and you need to step up on the stage. You need to say, "Hey, I'm here. I have a point of view. I am to be acknowledged. I am to be heard, because you haven't been heard in a while, and it's time for you to be heard. It's time for you to be heard." So step it up, and if you need to, find a song that gets you that energy and play that damn song. This is your time. And you know what?
If you do. You need to be past the boss.
Yes.
You need to be the creator.
Yep.
That's the boss still got to answer to somebody.
Exactly. Look up Miss Look up Miss Diana Ross and look up the song "Who Is the Boss." Look it up, because she has a song for this. You need to step it up. Again, it's and you have no one to you can't blame somebody else, because you've accepted what they sent you. You need to accept and say, you know what? I now need to be shifting my paradigm. I need to be stepping forward and step into your light. Own your power. Own your power. Own your power.
Yes.
And what is this, Miss Shawna?
Be the driver.
Under number 3 of my video yesterday was personal agency. This falls under personal agency. You have to own yourself. You have to own your power. You have to own the image. You have to own what you're putting out there. Because if anybody else has it, they're creating for you a paradigm, and if you accept that, then you're not you. You're not genuine. So if you watch my video yesterday on YouTube, it's about the 4 principles of the 4 key principles that I, not that everybody else should live by, but these are the ones that I've realized these are kind of my 4 core principles. Watch it. And number 3 was personal agency. And I'm telling you, that's what you need. You need to own your power. You need to own your energy. You need to own your image, and then determine and push that.
I got the power.
I got the power.
That's a great song, because you're speaking in present tense. You got the power.
Exactly. So that's what I got for you. That's what I got for you. There you go.
Yes.
And the positive mindset. Remember, positive mindset. Okay.
Positive mindset. I feel like I need my fan. I was about to throw.
I get an amen from the congregation. Amen.
Right. Yeah. That's where you know you've been at a black church, because you start throwing. Exactly. So you better spank it. And when your hair gets wrong, child, the wind come off, you know.
Lord. I used to love when the ladies would get up and my preacher was turning pink and red in the face because he's just fire and brimstone. Yes. And all of a sudden, ladies would stand up and they'd start hopping like this, and I'm like, oh God, you're gonna have a stroke. And they pop around the room doing this. I'm like, these old women they had all this energy, and I'm like, man, they got it. They got it going on.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm telling you. Whew. See how the energy is flowing, y'all. This y'all came to church
today. Absolutely. Lord have mercy. I miss that kind of church too, by the way. I do. I miss because when I've been to a Catholic, and I'm not insulting Catholics. Okay, that's not my intent here. Well, what I can say is, though, if you go to a Catholic church and then you go to the Church of God of Jesus Christ, which is where I went to, you will not have the same experience. I guarantee you will not have the same experience. You will not. You will walk out of there and thinking, if you only experienced Catholic before, you walk out of there and thinking, what in the hell did I just experience? And then if you go to a Catholic church and you are from that experience, when you wake up, then you realize, what the hell did I just experience? It was the best sleep I ever had, because again, I'm not insulting you guys, but when you have an experience and grow up in the Church of Jesus Christ, you know, it's the Church of God. That's what it's Church of God. When it is hellfire, brimstone, preach and pray and sing and shout, altar call that lasts for 45 minutes. You have people jumping around. You have people talking in tongue, and then you go to a Catholic church and it's like, stand and sit and kneel, and stand and sit and kneel, stand and sit and kneel.
And then
you read it. I'm like, oh no. My spirit comes through. I feel it. You know, at the Catholic church, I'm like, oh, this is pretty. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You know, I guess so. It's a very different feeling. Oh my goodness! And then when the preacher looks to the wife and says, honey, they're gonna hate me today because I'm running late. Like, this is it, and he continues to push on through. You know? You know,
when my pastor took off his blazer and you saw them suspenders on, because that's it.
And they click on it like this, you're like, oh Lord, because I some go in the suspenders, and it's like, oh Lord, it's going to be a long one. Yes, and they get out there.
He closed that Bible up. That
handkerchief, and they're doing. And it's interesting because
that handkerchief is done.
It's wiping with the handkerchief. It's no longer dabbing. It's wiping. You know, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yes. Yeah, and that tie get loose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You might as well just know, like, so we're gonna be late for lunch, for today. Well, because that's all I'm thinking about is like, what are we gonna eat? Because this is too long. Breakfast is already. We already had Sunday school, so that's halfway.
Yes. And the ladies downstairs.
Now we get into the
exactly. And the ladies downstairs preparing the food. They send the little child up to let them, you know, Reverend, the food's ready. He's like, I ain't ready. No, we're gonna tell him to wait. Tell him to hold it. Right. Tell him to hold it. Keep it warm.
When I got old enough, I said, I'm gonna be on the kitchen committee, because we get to get out of church way earlier to go prepare the food. But then you still hear it, because we have the speakers. We had the speakers in the fellowship hall, so we would hear it, and then we're like, okay, so that means it's over. No, that's off the call. Is somebody shouting? Who's out there shouting? So we will run to on the side of the church to look in the window. Oh, we got another 30 minutes. Then we got another 30 minutes.
Well, see, our hall was below, so we could hear. And we could hear when they start jumping and stuff, and we're like, oh yeah, that part right now, And then eventually you're like, oh, this is an altar call day. This is a day where the altar call is going to happen. This is like, you know, and it's funny because you know, it's interesting because we would do the usual stuff first, right? You know, the conversation about what's coming up and all these other things, and then it's like, okay, it's now time for children's church. And see, then you see all the kids get up and they head on down and they go downstairs. And at one time, I used to go to the children's church, right, when I first started going there. And at one point, I'm like, Ain't
no action.
I want to stay
no action
here with the adults. And then the pastor, he's like, if you want to stay, you stay, which is good. And so I'd be one of the few kids there, but I'm like, oh no, this is where the show is. This is where the energy is. Down there is boring. Down there is like, did you read the passage about? Did you do? I'm like, no, I didn't. I don't want to be here. I want to go up there because it's more fun up there, and then the music and the piano and the drums. And,
yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I want to be where the action. You get to hear some old ladies curse. You get to hear, candy wrappers when it's praying and all of that.
Oh,
you get to see somebody.
Speak it, brother Gray. That was his name. My preacher. Speak it, brother Gray. Call it in, brother Gray. And then the little napkins, the little handkerchiefs. They're like, oh yes, brother Gray. Yes,
fans. Child.
And the hats, especially Easter Sunday. If you didn't come with a hat, it was okay. But if you didn't come on Easter Sunday, there was no permission for not coming with a hat because everybody outdid everybody else on Easter Sunday for the hat. And so it was like the hat parade. And I used to love the hat parade on Easter Sunday because they would be bigger and better and crazier. And the bird on one side or the Easter eggs.
Yeah. You just can't sit behind them because you like this.
Exactly. Yep.
Try to look.
I kept looking to see who was going to eventually have the rabbit coming out of the hat. It's like because they were. Oh my Lord! That was the church I went to, and you know what? And I am not putting it down. I'm telling you how amazing it was for me because when I went to that church, the one thing I can tell you is when I left, I knew what it meant to have spirit. I knew what it meant to connect to spirit because the energy, and that's why I'm saying in comparing when I come out of Catholic church, I'm like, oh, that was the best nap I ever had. You cannot nap in the church I went to when I grew up.
Oh no,
that one was
maybe in Bible study because it was a whole lot slow.
Yeah, and that's
there was no action.
Yep.
But when me too, Miss Angie. I'm ready for the hat season too because I be looking at these. I'm like, dang. My grandma got all those hats, and it went with every hat, the shoes, the purse. Those was the accessory.
The purse, yes.
And so we would drive all the way up to Virginia to see this lady. In the front is a beauty supply store, but in the back is all of these suits, hats. Shoes, everything. And if you can't fit it, she will alter your stuff right there and say, come pick it up before Sunday. And that's great. She was pricey back then, but it was worth the whole outfit.
Right.
Yeah, it was worth the whole outfit. I'm like, that's a big salsa hat, but I can see it. But that's why I love the Kentucky Derby. The Kentucky Derby is a whole church time without going to church. Even the guys are dressed to the nine. It's like it's just good. It's just so cool.
Yeah. So cool. No, I do. I miss those days. I miss that energy. I miss that feeling. It was a great experience. I'm so happy that I have. That's a memory I'll always cherish. And it's interesting because I was a little kid and my parents weren't into church. They weren't into organized religion, and so this church from the county would come into the city and a big old church bus pick us up. And it was myself and Roger.
I remember them.
And he and I would get up and we jump on a church bus. And I get up on Sunday morning. My mom was cooking, bacon and then eggs and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh no. And I'd get myself in nice pants and clothes and stuff. And I'd walk down to the corner and jump on that church bus and go and do my thing. So my family didn't take me. I'm the one who chose. I loved going to church.
Yeah, I remember though. They had them in North Carolina too. Like they do go pick up the community. And then they'd be in a whole community van or bus and bring them in. And we'd be like, okay, that's cool. Y'all sit on that side. Now, we church members, we have our main seats now. If you sit in the seat, you're bound to get cussed out. I would love to see that. Okay? I would love to see that. Because that is awesome. Because all you're doing is sitting like, I know great auntie is about to say something. If she get to Sunday, she walk and somebody's sitting in her seat.
Mm-hmm. And do you ever notice those purses that they would wear? They were bottom. The purses that they would bring with them were bottomless. Yeah. If you needed an aspirin, they had it. If you needed a mint, they had it. If you needed a butterscotch thing to suck on, they had it. If you needed a napkin, they had it. You know, all the butterscotch things. Oh my gosh, everybody had them, right?
The cinnamon candies.
Yep.
Because they wouldn't chewing gum because they all had dentures. Oh, no, you can't chew gum. No. Yep. It was always candy.
Yeah.
Oh, and what was it? Lifesavers.
Oh yeah.
Lifesavers that come in a tube, and you gotta use your finger to you go.
Flip, yep.
Flip it open.
And that foil, like the foil wrap would give way to the finger.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then of course it's like and all the little wipes that they always had the little because
the tissues
they pull them out in a little plastic. I mean these purses were deep because they had so much. They were little purses, but it was amazing. No matter what you needed, you never were too far away from a lady with a purse who had whatever you needed because I have no idea how they got that much in a purse, but they always did. So no matter what I would need, I go somebody and they're oh well, yeah, baby, I got you here.
Yep.
Mama's got this for you here. And I'm like,
the Ziploc bag had candy, and you were here roll up.
Yeah.
And you like, what the? Anybody else hear this? And it's loud. Yeah. So you will wait till the music come on, and then you start opening stuff up and passing the candy around. Shoot, exactly. When my grandma would carry another Ziploc bag, a little sandwich one that had a needle, safety pins, and fingernail polish. So you have to run in your pantyhose. You put the fingernail polish on your
stop the run. It'll stop the run.
Stop the run. Yeah. You know, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yes. And it's funny when you start fidgeting too much in church when you were younger, that's when the ladies would dig in their purse and hand you, here, hon, you want this?
Yeah.
And you thought, oh, they're being nice. No, they wanted you to quiet down and chill out.
Yeah, they want you to
you're gonna chill out, you know. But I thought, oh, they're so nice. They always give me candy. No, it's because I was too fidgety.
I want you to stop. Stop right now. You getting where is your mama at?
Exactly. It's like, am I the drama? Could it be me?
Yes, you are. Or they give you that look and you like, oh.
Exactly.
Just look forward here. My cousin would fall asleep all the time. I'm like, why is you this sleepy? Because the food done wore off. That cereal that we eat in the morning and rolled, you know. Oh, y'all and our stories. Thank y'all for listening.
Yeah, sorry about that. When we go off, there's certain memories that it's like when they come.
Church memories is always going to, always. Matter of fact, Michelle, you next. You now.
Exactly.
You are now. Michelle, like, hey, y'all just hurry up because I know I asked a long time ago.
Michelle, get prepared because you've been patient about your finances and that financial situation is going to be flipping soon. So be patient, my love. Keep working through it. Right now, you feel like you can't make the right decisions. And so don't make decisions right now. This is the time for you not to make them. Eventually, you're going to party. See that? I love this card because I always say it in the reverse. You're going to party with the fact that for now, don't make a decision. And when the time finally shifts around, they're going to look at you and say, damn, you were right. You were right by not doing something. So this is not a time to do something. It's time to let things work through. But the money issues are going to be resolving soon. But again, let's not jump on that board.
You had the Queen of Pentacles? Same thing.
Sucky.
Yes. And look how she's sitting. She's waiting patiently.
Yes,
so it's the same thing. It's like, okay, I know what's coming. I know what's there. I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah.
But I don't need to move right now.
We'll give you a butterscotch. Here, take the butterscotch.
Yeah, here you go. Here you go.
For a while.
Same thing. I got the star for you. It's like your wish is coming true. Yep. Just keep the faith, keep the positive, stay with the staying optimistic, staying focused. That 4 of Pentacles is here. Same thing what Don said. This is another confirmation of what this is all about. You don't got to be moving. Your financial things are getting better. Let them get better. Don't rush nothing. Let it happen. Okay? Let it happen. So there you go, Michelle. Because she's like, okay.
Kelly, we're going to give you some love today, Miss Kelly Dix. Absolutely.
Yes, Miss Kelly.
Miss Kelly. Folks, when you see Miss Kelly Dix pop up in on our side, there are times where she'll get information from her spirit guides and she'll join in with us. So when you see her, she's not a interloper, and she's not one of these trolls. She is genuine. So when she's offering it, she's joining in with our energies. So give her love, and when she says something, listen to her, because she's usually right on target, and she's picking usually up with the same energy we get. So what you got, Miss Shawna, for Miss Kelly Dix?
Kelly, we have the Knight of Swords. What are you waiting on? It's time to get moving.
You got
Ain't
to
no
move
sitting
it,
back waiting for.
To move it.
Look, I'm about to ride this horse, ride that dang old horse, and just go, just start swinging, knocking things out your way that it's like in your way. Child, ride. Oh, that made me think of that song. Ride that horse, or I want to ride it. Yes. Oh well, that's not about. That's.
Oh yeah.
About, that's about something else. But in that. I had to think. I was like, "Oh no, that's that song."
Maybe I could have some of that right now. I don't know. I know about that. Yes.
I know my tea is great, so. Yes, Shelly.
Now,
Shelly, like,
people are Googling what that means now. They're like, what
does that mean? Yeah, you just. Anywho, and look, it's a white horse, so I don't know what else to say. I mean, okay. You need to get going and start getting things done, because you are getting prepared to receive. It's time for you to drop to your hands. Okay, Spirit is bringing that in. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, you are. You more ready than you think you are. So but it's also being grateful. Bringing in that gratitude. So if I'm you, take time to write out your gratitude list. Okay, that pumps up the energy even more. All right, and then you do have the 3 of Cups. Yes, celebrate this win, celebrate your accomplishment, celebrate this as a receiving. But I also feel like you are going to be connecting with new people. Whenever I see this, I feel like it's networking, but this is a different type of class of folks. You know, it's like you leveling up. You like, oh, we cute, sexy, and we badass. So you want to join our team? Yes, I actually do. I've been trying to get into this club for so long now. Fulfillment. I also feel like there's something coming through of staying hydrated. Okay, continue to keep drinking water. This also will help out with your intuition for you to get closer and closer with working with your guides. So there you go.
The energy that came through for me when you did that, and I think it's because we planted the seed before we came on. I played a new video that I have that has Kathy Bates in it, and so I'm waiting for the right moment when we need that video. But until then, the one thing that when you got that Knight of Swords, the thing that popped up was Tawanda, and when she had the car, and that woman jumps in front of her in fried green tomatoes. And she's pulling in, waits for this person to get out, and then this little Volkswagen bug slipped in there, and then she gets in there behind it, and she backs up and boom, hits the car and hits it again, and she says, "Girls, I'm older and I'm more insured." And that's the energy I was picking up, is that taking control and say, you know what? You played me long enough. It's not mama's in the house now, and I'm older and more insured. I will take you out. I will do what I have to do. That's the energy I picked up, was that taking charge.
That's a great way of putting that.
Yeah. And I love that movie, but I love that scene because it's such a strong scene, because it's her finally awakening and saying, you know what? I'm stopping the passivity. I am being active in my life. I'm taking control. And unfortunately, those 2 girls' car really took the hit, but I loved it. I love when the husband says, "How can you explain to the insurance company that you hit that car 7 times?"
Don't worry about it. I got a great way of saying I hit the car 7 times.
I love it. So what else I got here from Miss Kelly? A card just flew out for you. Wow. No. What is this? The King of Wands. It's like, come on, get to flip the script. This is not working. Flip the script, Miss Kelly. Again, shake things up. That's what this is about.
Yes.
When this is like this, we're like, oh, we're good. Everything's good. No. Flip the script. Flip the script. Big energy there. And look at this. When you flip the script, look at this. You're going to enjoy. It's going to be a good thing. So it's time for you to flip some script. It's time for you to take control. And guess what? You're going to get the signs that you're in the right way. So again, this is I want to see some change, Miss Kelly. I want to see you saying, you know what? It's time. It's time for mama. It's mama's time. So let's have some mama time. Okay. I want you to get out there. I want you to shake some trees. I want you to raise some hell. You raise some hell. Do something crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, make your mark. It's like, be like a dog and go and mark something. Say, hey, this is my territory. Do something. I'm not saying physically. Wait a minute. I'm talking
Please
metaphorically.
Don't go
okay? Exactly. I don't want you getting a ticket for
You're making me laugh, and I can't move my head.
She'll take a squat, and they'll give her a ticket, and she'll say, "But this guy online told me to do this."
What? He told me to pop a squat. So
yeah, metaphorically, Miss Kelly, leave your mark. Okay, let's not do some,
yes.
like Shelly. Yeah, Shelly, you were exactly on it.
Yes, piss on it, Kelly.
Exactly, metaphorically though. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up for you, Kelly. This is an energy for you to, and what better time, because we're getting ready to come into spring. This is a time for you to feel this energy and to embrace this energy and call it in. I'm loving it.
This is the official new year. Okay, springtime is the official new year. So why not literally spring forward?
There you go. So with that, Miss Shawna, who is next?
DJ Shelly.
DJ Shelly.
Okay. That's what she said. Can DJ Shelly get a read? Get a reading. Yes, DJ. Wick. Yes. So the first card that comes up is the Chariot card. I love that for you. Starting it off with you being in the driver's seat. You are the one that is making things happen for you. You are the one that's bringing in the victory for yourself. So what are we waiting for? Is it that you didn't know that you was in the driver's seat? Well, guess what? You are in the driver's seat. You have full control. Okay. Or if you don't know, get into it. Understand it, that you are the one that's in control. I feel like you also need to speak up. Speak up, because I did feel a little bit of something in my throat here. Speak up and speak out of what your desires are. And or even expressing yourself, speak it out. Use your throat chakra. Okay. Definitely use your throat chakra in a way that you're being heard. Regardless if you don't think you're being heard, you're being heard. Okay. You do have the Page of Wands here. There is news coming in for or a message coming in about elevation. I know, express yourself. Yes. The news coming in as flexibility, but I also feel like there's growth here with this Page of Wands. It's like you are elevating. I feel like there's growth. It's like a promotion of some sort that's coming through for you. I feel like this message, or you receiving some news or something that is going to help you overcome your challenges, overcome your obstacles if you feel like you have obstacles. Okay. Now you have the Four of Cups. Here's a blessing that's coming through. Okay. There is definitely a blessing. You may feel like you are over what you are over it. I'm done with it. I'm done with this energy. I want something new. I want something different. And hello. It's there. You just got to acknowledge that there is a blessing coming, a gift coming to you. Acknowledge that gift, because when you're so wrapped up of what you don't want anymore or what you are over, you're going to miss out on your blessing. You're going to miss out on your thing, on that gift. So there we go. Okay. Understand that you are the one that's in control. You the one driving this Bentley. Okay. That Rolls Royce, you're the one, you know. So that's what I have for you.
Let's see what I got from Miss Shelley. Miss Shelley. Oh, Miss Shelley, change is in the air. You got to do something a little different. There's the death card, and it's you doing the change, by the way. So don't expect for things around you to change. You've got to do the change. And again, this is something you have to do. This is the justice card, which is again saying that this is something you got to do. You got to take control of it. Like Janet Jackson, I'm in control. Exactly. And then look at this. You free yourself. You free yourself from the baggage you're carrying, because again, something's not working. Something's just not working right. And so it is time for you to step up and make the change. And when you do make the change, again, it's going to be the right thing to do. So again, free yourself, give yourself that freedom, give yourself that energy. But change is it's a necessity. It's not just a desire, it's a necessity. You got to shake things up. There's something very stagnant that needs to be changed. Okay. So there you go. And again, don't expect the universe to do it. The universe is telling you to change it. They're telling you that you need to do this. We're not doing it for you. You got to do this yourself. So whatever it is, and you know what we're talking about, you know the energy that I'm talking about, because they're making it very clear that you know. I even got the head moving on that one, because it was like, all that.
Yes. Yes, DJ Shelley.
Nice to see you in. I'm gonna call on you.
Hey, Barbara.
Let's put Ms. Ross. That's about Miss
Ross. Excuse me.
Miss Ross.
Excuse me.
Diana. Oh my goodness. What we got from Miss Ross?
Miss Ross.
That's the second reference to Diana, because remember the boss.
Yes.
That's familiar, It's like,
yes.
Lord have mercy. Maybe she'll come on next. Miss Diana Ross, come on in, baby. Come on in. I'll give you a reading, Miss Diana Ross.
Right.
Remember, we used to read sometimes.
The winds of change are among us. The what?
Remember, we used to do cold reads for stars from time to time.
We used to. I think the biggest one, the highest views that we got, I think it was for Lauryn Hill. When I look back, that was the highest one, and then we just stopped.
Did you see her at Roberta Flack's funeral? Yeah, she said she had her and Wycliffe Jean came to the funeral, and they had to kind of break in because they weren't invited. Apparently, I think it was an oversight. I don't think it was an insult. I think it was just because it was a closer kind of thing. But and then they performed the part of the song there for that, But when I saw her, I'm like, is that Lauryn Hill? It's been a while since I've seen her, and let's just say she doesn't look like Lauryn.
She's totally different. She's very eclectic.
There's a good word. Yeah.
Because that's a nice word. I don't know. I mean, to describe her style and her being that's just her, And you could tell when
somebody
has gone through things in their life.
That's a really nice way of putting it, because it sounds like it looks like she's been,
she's been through some. We pray for her, okay?
Bless her little heart. Bless her little heart.
Bless it. Bless it.
What you got from Miss Ross before I get myself in trouble?
Well, Miss Ross. Okay. First off, I just gotta say, this person in your life, this King of Pentacles, the one that is just very stern, got that bull. Just, like to test you a lot sometimes. Test your energy, test just, is really stuck in their ways. I think that's a great way of putting it, because that's the King of Pentacles. They are definitely very disciplined. They don't change up their regimen too much, and it tests you when you are the one that is a butterfly and like to, no, I want to go over here. No, I want to go over here. I want to check this person. I want to go talk to this person. And I want to go do this. I want to go do that. And then it's like, no, that doesn't benefit me, not whatsoever. That is this energy I'm getting. Keep your strength, honey. Keep your strength. Also, I feel like have courage. Have courage to step like, no, let's step out of our box. Let's do something different. And sometimes it can be open to a negative response. Okay. And when it's open to a negative response, don't get into this mood where, well, a shutdown mood, you know. Did we freeze up?
No. At one point you froze, but you it got beyond that. It was a little bit ago.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But with this devil energy being here, it's not saying that it's all negative. It can be just, it messes with you. It messes with your energy altogether. It's like womp womp womp, because you want to be that butterfly and want to go do different things, go see different things, experience different things. And with this energy being here, I just feel like, don't let that seep into your pores. Okay, don't let that energy seep into your soul, because you give them the power over you, and you shouldn't. Mm-hmm. So have your strength. In the middle of all of this is like, this is a reminder. You have a great backing. You are protected. You have the courage to say, you know what? Okay, well, I'll just go do it my damn self. Or meet new people of doing it. And of course, it sucks when you want to do it with your or partner, but it's just, or with the King of Pentacles here, with this energy, it's just, I feel this is what I feel what Spirit is saying is, don't be afraid to do things on your own, or for you to step into something different. Now I had to pull one card for you, because this is important, because I feel like you need an upper. Focus on self. Focus on who you are and express yourself that way. Okay. Instead of putting the focus on everything, take a moment to reflect. Use this lunar eclipse, use this full moon to do the releasing. Okay. Now I'm a hush. We didn't see no tag. I didn't see no tag.
No, I haven't seen it yet either.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking to see if I had an email from you or a tag. I get nothing.
Oh.
So I don't know. I didn't see either. From K-Weezy, yeah, I haven't seen it. Mm-hmm. So, did you send it to like our email address, K-Weezy, or where are you sending it?
Or did you tag us on Facebook?
Oh, that could be. Oh yeah, I didn't check there. Sorry, I didn't check. Yeah, you may have. I didn't check there. Sorry. I'll check in a minute. Hey, Rachel, nice to see you in. Okay, Ms. Ross, let's see what I got for you. Oh, all right. You ain't happy. You're not a happy camper right now. You're not a happy camper, and your patience is limited. You know, you got to make a change. There's got to be a change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because again, you are.
Oh, see.
You're just This. No.
See.
You're gonna have to look. I mean, look at this. Change. You got to do it. Don't.
I got this.
You've got to do this.
Right.
You got to clean house. You got to clean house. There are people who are letting you down, people who are not doing what they're expected to do. And Shawna made very clear earlier that you're carrying their load. You're doing their work because they're not doing their work, and they've come to depend on you cleaning up their mess. And you can't do this. And you've got to clean house. You've got to lay the law down, and you got to say, you know what? If you can't do it, then you shouldn't be doing it, and you're gone, and somebody else needs to come in and do it. And you need to be strong, because you know what? You got to answer to somebody else. And so you're answering to somebody else because the people believe you aren't doing what they need to do. You've got to do what you've got to do. And if it means being the mean person, it's not being mean. It's self-preservation. It's you doing what you got to do to get back to this, to turn this around. Again, take control and say, you know what? I need to be happy. And if I do, then I need to flip this card this way to turn the case. And so you need to flip the script. You need to say, you know what? If you can't do the job, it's time for you to move on, because I'll hire somebody that can do the job. I'll bring somebody to do the job. You have to stop pulling the load. You've got to stop covering. You've got to let them do their thing. And if they can't, then you need to say, bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Karen. You know, I can't do your job and mine too. I got to do just mine. Okay. And again, you got to make the change, because
absolutely,
this ain't working. This ain't working.
This is a stubborn person, and that energy rubs off on you. But let me tell you, Miss Ross, you better have this courage. You do. It's like right in the middle, because if not, you're playing along, being their puppet, you know, and they pulling your strings, telling you how you should do it, what you should be doing. No.
Yeah. And the funny part is, you just said here, bad 2 weeks, I'm going to retire. It's not you needing to retire. It's you needing to grow a pair. You need to grow a pair, and you need to assert yourself and say, you know what?
Some big ones.
I'm covering for you. It's time that you do your job or you walk. And and when it comes to, you know, even when it comes to, hey, I want to get out, I want to do things, and then you want to stay home. If you want to go out and do things, go do things and say, you know what, you do you, but I'm still living my life. Right. Because we're talking, there's two different dynamics going on here. It's interesting because there's an energy that Shawna was picking up in reference to that. And then this is like you need to assert yourself and say, you know what, I'm going to do my job and nobody else's. I'm going to enjoy what I want to do with my life and spend some time out so I can let go of all this crap I'm carrying. And so, but again, the retiring is not the answer. The retiring is you still not finding your strength. The retiring says, hey, I've surrendered my strength. The thing is step up and say, you know what? I'm not doing that work anymore. I'm not doing their work. I'm doing me. And so if they can't do the work, then we need to get somebody else who can do the work. That's what I'm thinking of. Yep.
Here's what I feel. I feel like they're clashing to each other.
Yep.
And they merge. Both of these energies merge. So what's working, you're taking it home, and what's happening at home, you're taking it to work, and it just merged together. Where are you in this? What happened to you?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that's why I feel like you need to be the butterfly. When you make that change, or when you understand that this pattern can't keep going on, it's like, okay, I want to go do this. I want to go do this. And if no one don't want to do it with, so what?
So what? Exactly.
Do it yourself. This is how you you know, network. This is you releasing. This is you spreading your wings in every way. If you retire from the problem is still there.
Yep.
It never went anywhere.
Yep.
You know?
And the invisibility is you stepping back. Again, you need to stop stepping back. You need to step forward. You need to speak loudly, and you need to come in with a big old attitude. You need a big attitude. You need to carry a big attitude and say, you know what? You know what? You need to do me a favor. When we are done here, if you're on YouTube or maybe on Facebook too, but on YouTube, go to YouTube or go to someplace else and find Patti LaBelle, New Attitude. I used to sing that song all the time when I was at the bowling alley to change my bowling team when we were losing. I'd start singing that song and it would drive people crazy. But you know what? We would our game would step up and we'd wind up winning. So go to YouTube, find New Attitude by Patti LaBelle and play it as a mantra for the next week. Play that song to death and get the energy, get the message she's sending. It's, I got a new attitude, new hat, new shoes, new ideas. As a matter of fact, I have changed, and get that energy, get that new attitude energy, get Miss Patty's energy, and change your way of thinking about you. Because when you see yourself as invisible, then you tell the world you're invisible. So stop being invisible, start being somebody who will speak up, start being somebody who will say, you know what, there's a new sheriff in town, and I ain't playing around.
No.
So
a
new attitude, Patty LaBelle.
That wears heels. That wears heels with the gun. Okay.
And yes, not only that, but we'll use those heels as a weapon.
Yes, if you got to,
Absolutely.
I mean, there's so many songs for empowering you, okay, to really, really step out.
Yes,
and
indeed.
The other one I'm getting is Beyonce Diva. That song, but she's speaking in present tense. It's like, come on, you need to, but have the courage. Don't be afraid. Don't shy away from it. Just, if no one want to be on the train with you, that's cool. Take a private jet.
Exactly.
Fly your own private jet. Take that private jet and go where you want to go, because you are the one. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Angie says, did you just say Patty? Hey, now that's Miss Patty. That's another Miss Patty. That's a Miss Patty. And she says, "Stir It Up." Oh, I love that song. Stir it up.
Oh,
you got to shake it up now. I love that song. Yes, but yeah, for me, it's new attitude.
Yes.
New attitude.
That's perfect. Stir it up.
Stir it up.
Yes. Stir the things up, because this will help you bring your happiness in back at home. Home is here. Home is not what. Home is here. Okay. And if you're not centered at your home, then everything else that's around in your environment ain't going to get
you. Need to, what you may want to do, again, because music can help shift energy and shift the level of energy. I would put a playlist together, and I would put on that one, Stir It Up. I put in New Attitude, and I would put in Diva. I would put in all these upbeat songs. Sisters Are Doing Their Own Thing by Annie Lennox and Aretha Franklin. Another one. Again, Sisters Are Doing It Their Own Thing. These kind of songs are empowering songs. They're reminding you to own your own power, to not look to somebody else to give you power, not to look to somebody else to give you strength, that you look here, look at these things, look at some of Loretta Lynn's songs, because again, that's that power inside. When she talks about, hey, when you're looking at me, you're looking at country, remind yourself, this is who I am, and this is who I want you to know who I am, that kind of thing. Find those songs that send that energy signal out and remind people that you are your own individual person, and don't mess with me, because I may be the nicest person in the world, but when I get pissed, you do not want to know me. Be that person. That's the energy right there. Say, don't
be the queen of swords.
Absolutely. Be that queen. Absolutely. And I'll cut you. Barb, you're from Baltimore. You won't cut them. You'll shoot them. Come on, give me a break. I know this. That's what we do.
Y'all don't shoot.
Yeah, we don't play with the knife. You come to you bring the knife, we bring a gun.
Right. If here's the thing, when you feel low, you are the one to bring yourself up. Don't give them that power to bring yourself to help you bring yourself. You the one bring your vibration back up, because that lets you know of what you're capable of and how quickly you can change your situation, your thought pattern, turning that negative into a positive really, really quick.
Yeah, none of these crying in my beer songs, none of this woe with me shit, none of that, no. And none of this other, like, if I had a dream, no. We are beyond that. We're taking control. We want strong energy.
Being in control, yes.
Yeah. So I want you, Janet Jackson, In Control. There's another one right there.
Yes.
In Control. Janet Jackson.
That's why I'm glad that card came out. This focus. It's time to focus on you. Reflect on you. Okay, so you want to retire? Okay, then do what? Then what you gonna do? What's your plan? Now, is this plan to uplift, or is this plan still parallel at the same damn thing? You didn't accomplish anything. You might as well just stay there to deal with them. Deal with them.
Exactly.
No, put
And
your
and,
foot
and what you
down.
did is you surrender. You surrender. It's like, hell no, I ain't surrendering. I ain't going nowhere. This is
Put
my
your
ground.
pretty feet down and say, nah, before, if this is, say that I'm giving my 2 weeks, but let me let you know what's on my mind. Okay. I'm going to say what I need to say at work. Bam. And then when I get to the house, I'm going to say what I got to say when I get home. Bam. Now what? And then go back and turn that music wide open. I just spit my, that's when you don't have to.
I just made Miss Angie spit her cranberry juice.
Oh Lord, not her famous cranberry juice.
When I told them don't cut them, we shoot them. We do.
Yes.
In Baltimore, we don't play. We don't play.
No. You from that tribe. Okay.
Exactly. Baltimore. Hey, Barb, remember, you got a sister who just came on here too, who will tell you, hun, she got the Baltimore spirit. She'll talk about hun. She'll go to the ocean. So you need to get some Baltimore spirit. You've been in Pennsylvania too long. You need to get Baltimore spirit back in. You need to go to the ocean, hun, and you need to take charge. Okay. So we're not, let's get back that Baltimore energy. And,
I got something for
you know what? We ain't slipping backwards. Mama's in the house now.
Absolutely.
Little sister is gone. Mama's in the house.
Absolutely. I got something for you to do this weekend. Get out. Go. It's going to be festivals everywhere, St. Patty's type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't drink, cool. You don't have to be folks that's uplifting. Okay. Just get out.
And you want to get energy. That's the best way to do it,
Yeah, that's great energy. Regardless, it's like, okay, well, I don't want to participate. You don't have to, but you can sit and be like, Lord, did you just see what in the world do they got on? Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And before you know it, they're gonna give you a hat, some type of necklace, a t-shirt, whatever, and then you part of something. Meet new people to help you get out of your,
Tina Shelton says Balmer don't play. No, we don't.
No,
exactly. Balmer don't play. Balmer don't play. When you say Baltimore, no, it's Balmer. It's Balmer.
Be more. Be more.
Exactly. Yes. So there you go. That was the energy, and let's embrace the energy. Let's get that playlist done. Let's start telling ourselves and owning our energy, and more importantly, let's clean house and say, you know what, let's clean. If you don't step up, you're gone. You're fired. Yes. You're fired. Let's do it. Fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Whatever it takes. But I mean, seriously, it's time for you to own your power.
You can fire people from your life.
Absolutely.
You can put them where they need to be.
Sometimes you put them on pause. And sometimes you're like, no.
Yeah, but guess what? When you put them on, they're the ones missing out. You're not missing out on anything. They are the ones missing out on what you got on your growth. Okay.
Exactly.
Cool. They ain't got to keep watching, but watch me be great, to watch me love what I'm doing. And that is staying focused on who I am and expressing myself and having, living my life. Hello. That's what so make your playlist. We look forward to hearing your playlist.
This is homework, by the way, because next time we pop on here, I'm going to say, give us some titles from your playlist. So this will not go away just today. We will be checking on you for your homework. It's like you got the assignment. So we're going to be following up with you.
Boom. And then your homework is also get outside this weekend. Okay. Yep. If it's cold up there, put on a jacket, a scarf, doesn't matter.
Yep.
Get out. Go do something.
And take this opportunity to do one thing you have never done before.
Boom.
Try to find something you haven't done. Go someplace you haven't done. Do something you haven't done. Do whatever to meet somebody.
Talk to somebody. Meet somebody.
Yep.
Whatever.
Make sure that you go out of your safe zone and do something you have never done before. Do it this weekend. We haven't
gave homework in a long time.
Chad. I know.
So, Miss Ross, there you go.
Exactly. And we will be following up.
We will.
I'm taking notes.
Yep. Because this is for your graduation. Okay.
Exactly.
You need this for your graduation.
Yes. And if you don't, we're going to church on Sunday. We're taking you to church on Sunday. So you don't want to go there.
That's gonna be, yeah. Well, go find the church. Let that be something new.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Put your green on and go, child.
Exactly. Kim Covey says, Barb, girls just want to have fun. Absolutely.
Yes, that's
There.
another one.
Another song. Absolutely.
Yes.
Do you know that song? Just one twist. I won't go long, but you know me. I tell my stories. That song was written in a very different vein. And it was written for a man who recorded it initially. And it was not a positive song toward women. And when Cyndi Lauper heard that song, she's like, no, I don't like this.
And she changed
and
it.
She changed it around a little bit, and she turned it into an anthem. Instead of it being a downer toward women, it was an anthem for women, and it was a major hit. So it's amazing how the final product isn't always what it started out to be, you know? And that's an anthem. There you go. That's another song. You need to have that on that playlist.
Yes.
Yes. We're doing your work for you. Lord have mercy. Just take notes.
Good gosh. You better be holding. You better look at the chat and start writing these things down.
And if anybody in the chat has another one for her, go ahead and put it up.
Empowering women. Yes.
Who is next, Miss Shawna?
Yes. Tina. Let's go with Tina.
Let's give Tina some love.
Tina, yes, because she's from Baltimore. Why not?
There you go. That's why she knows about the shooting.
Yeah. Yes, y'all.
It's like, how does she know the inside track there? There we go. The weather in Baltimore is bipolar. Oh, yeah, because it can be sunny and then all of a sudden rain. It's crazy.
Well, get an umbrella. Take an umbrella.
Oh, absolutely. Put on your galoshes. Go ahead. Do what you got to do.
Yes.
But get out of the house no matter what. But you know, it's interesting. I used to remember in Baltimore City, because we lived in row houses, right? And so there was like 20 row houses on each side, and they face each other, and there was a 2-lane street in the middle, and then parking. And every once in a while you go outside and you see the rain, and it's raining halfway across the street. So your neighbors are getting rain on the other side of the street, but you ain't getting rain. I've never seen a place like that in my life. Baltimore is the only place I've ever seen it rain, and it'll stop in the middle of the street. And you're like, okay, did we do something wrong? Or did we do it right? And that's why we get the sun and they get the rain? I don't know. It was the strangest thing. And it happened on more than one occasion. I'd say,
yeah,
am I really seeing this? You know, how
in the country, we saw that all the time. We would see it, thunder and lightning. And we sit over here, all of that, and we're like, so is it coming this way, or should we prepare? Should we get in the house? Nope, it stopped and it's nothing. So we didn't get nothing. Yeah. And we would see it here. If we're sitting at the beach, we was like, dang, it's pouring down, raining over there. I'm like, so that means, do we need to be packing up? No. If nobody else is packing up, we don't pack up. But if we see everybody else packing, we're like, oh, time to go. Because it's about to come at any moment. Yeah, it's crazy.
And for those people who want to, I can prove this is my house in Baltimore. When I talk about row houses, this is my home I grew up in. My parents moved in this like 3 weeks after I was born or something like that, and this is where I grew up in. That is the house I grew up in, and I was there until I moved out. And this is across the street. That's the first house I ever bought. And that was my first rent house. So when I talk Baltimore,
dang, yesterday was 70 and today is 38. Bless y'all heart.
That's Baltimore.
Bless y'all heart. Y'all can have it.
So what do we got for Tina?
Changes are being made. I love that for a lot of people today.
What is it? One more time. Put up.
That death card.
I like that.
Right?
I do. I like it better than my death card. I like that death card. I love that infinity sign. Do you see that in the middle?
Mm-hmm. Equals rebirth, or if you look at it, that's what's happening. This new you is emerging. It's like, are you going through that? But it's you that is making the changes, not anybody else. Nobody's forcing you, but you realizing some things got to change around here. Mm-hmm. And this can be inner too, just because this is the unknown or you don't know what is happening, but things are changing and things like you're transforming. Okay. The butterfly, because that is a great way. The butterfly starts off as a caterpillar. And
that thing.
And as it starts off, it gets into a cocoon, and it's in that cocoon, and you don't know what it's about to be, but when it's time for that cocoon to break and them wings start to spread, that's you. That's your transformation. You went through, what is that? Metamorphosis.
Yep. It's a metamorphosis. It's a metamorphosis.
Yes.
I love that word. I've always loved that word.
Yes, me too. And when Janet Jackson did that album, Metamorphosis, that was an awesome album.
Yeah. Oh, you know, also the Pet Shop Boys. They had a song called "It's a Metamorphosis." It's a metamorphosis.
See? See? But this is you, you know. So this is all about you, Tina. That's making the changes into your life. I also feel like things that's around you are happening in a great way because you stay disciplined. It's like you finally get to an area with this King of Pentacles of like, oh, look what things that I have accomplished. You get to sit back and say, I achieved this, I reached all of these goals. And now I can just sit back and look at what I've done proudly. Okay, because you knew what it took to get there. That's that energy of staying disciplined, staying consistent, staying on track, but in a sense of not just but being on point of like, no, let me hold off from doing this because I have a bigger goal right now. Because you're looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is so worth it for you, and this is what you are reaching. It's about you. This whole reading is all about you. You are now filling your cup back up. You are now looking at what you need to be doing for your cup to keep running over with this Queen of Cups. It's like you're pouring back into yourself. It's like, bam, now I have time for myself because I gave my time to all these other people out here. Now it's about me. And this is the energy. Continue to stay patient with self. Okay. But at the same time, continue to do self-care, whatever that means to you, but continue to pour in. And that's what I just love this fact that you are surrounding yourself. You are listening to yourself. I even feel like you might want to take a trip to the ocean or, to be around water to just really step into that energy even more of healing. I just feel like you just making it literally, you brought the balance back in, or you have balance now to where you are realizing who you are because of where you are right now. So self-care is really, really big for you in this moment, during this life. Oh, well, congratulations.
Absolutely.
Yes. Accomplishment.
Absolutely.
Right? This is a big thing because nowadays it's even getting harder to lose weight because of the things that they put in our food, the things that's in our water. If you're not paying attention to, and then there's days where you're like, I just don't feel like working out. I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like eating good, but you stay to the plan. You stay here. I'm down 30 pounds. Yes.
Congratulations, Miss Shelton. It's not easy. I tell you, I totally understand. No. It is not easy.
The older
keep working
you
get, keep working.
Yes, keep going. Keep going. Yeah. Now you're going to have to just buy a new wardrobe.
Yeah. And
that'd be the messed up part.
Oh yeah. But that's the way. If you stay with the old clothes too long, it's like you feel like, okay, I need to keep them because of crutch. Don't use that crutch. Get rid of the crutch and say, you know what? I can't get heavy again because I don't have any clothes.
Right.
Right.
Take like, dang, I gotta go buy some clothes. I gotta go treat myself. What am I doing? So this is part of your spring cleaning too. I feel like you going through your old clothes. Like, okay, I know I'm not gonna wear this no more. I know that I'm not gonna be a 16 no more or a 20 anymore. I know that I'm still dropping.
Yeah.
So not to get to, I don't know, if it's a size 4, we may need to talk. We may need to talk.
Yeah.
But if that's your goal, then that's your goal.
Oh, absolutely. And go for it. Absolutely. Whatever
Yeah,
you feel
why
you
not?
do, do it. Because again, that journey, sometimes the journey is as important as the
Yeah.
success.
Yes.
Because sometimes in the journey we find we had strength that we didn't have, or we find that we have conviction that we maybe thought we didn't have. We have resolve that maybe we didn't think we had, or we just figured, what, I didn't know I could persevere what it took. I mean, there's all kinds of things that come from the journey.
Yes.
So make sure that you are paying attention to the journey. Make sure you're paying attention to the lessons that you're experiencing in the journey, and make that part of this too. And so celebrate the journey as well as the benchmarks and successes, because again, it's often the journey that made us stronger than the success. The success is just the end goal. It's like, okay, I got there. I mean, I get on the scale and I'm 75 pounds less than I was 2 years ago. And it was 2 years, I think it was in May or June of 2 years ago, I was getting ready to turn 60. And we were going to have a big party in New Orleans. And I told myself, I don't want to be at this weight for my 60th. At 60, I need to be under a certain number. And you know what? I went on this weight loss kick. And in a few months, I finally hit that target. And I'm like, you know what? I'm liking this. But let's see where else I can go with this. Like, what else can I do? And it just kept going. So when I finally, the other day I got on the scale, hadn't been on the scale in a while, said, let me see. And I'm down 75 pounds, and I'm not losing because I feel I have to. I'm losing because if it happens, it happens. But because I've changed the behaviors and stuff. So through that, I realized I can lose weight. I realized that I needed to change behaviors for me, because I knew if I had did this for somebody else, I probably would not have had the success. I had to do it for me. That was a requirement. I had to do it for me. And so, Tina, keep doing it for you and keep going.
Absolutely.
What else I got for you? Also, by the way, Tina, it's interesting because one thing Shawna was saying about other things of, the different things we deal with from day to day, and sometimes you just do it. And it's interesting because the other day I woke up and I wanted to pout, and I even did a video about it. Shawna and I talked about it, and I did a video because I'm like, I feel like I want to pout today, and I had no reason to. I really had no. Life is good and that kind of stuff. And you know what? I gave myself the moment to go ahead and just pout. And I told people, hey, I just want to pout. And they're like, oh, I'll cheer you up. Don't cheer me up. I don't want to be cheered up. I just want to pout. That's okay. And I'm like, leave me alone. So I did, and ultimately, sure enough, I got over it quickly, and I'm like, okay, now I'm good. But I did the video. So, if you get in a moment for momentary weaknesses, when you want to do something, if you get in a funk, maybe go with the funk for a little while and then say, maybe I need to do this. It's part of the self-healing in the process. So enjoy the entire journey and make sure that you benefit from the entire journey, because the journey is where you learn. It's not the end result. The end result is the way in which you can show what the journey was. But let's enjoy the journey and learn. Okay. Shoot, you may be an emotional eater, but I was an eater just to eat, and I was also part of the Clean Plate Club. I grew up in the Clean Plate Club, and so I'd sit at a place empty with full, and I'm like, I can't waste, and I'd eat when I didn't need to, and then the boys had snacks in the house, and I'd want to have a snack because it's there. I mean, it really took programming, deprogramming. It took deprogramming, So there you go. So, Lo, I got to do cards. I haven't done cards yet. Shoot.
It sounds like you read already.
Your journey continues, but you see the destination. So continue down the journey. Know that that you're going someplace. The 9 says you're almost there again. You put the work in, so keep working. And then ultimately there's that King of Wands. It's that King of Wands is that determined and that focused person that says you're going to get what you want. So again, keep working on your destination, keep working on you, and you're going to see the benefit from it. So Tina, just keep pushing forward. And you're even when you feel a little deterred or a little distracted, continue through, let the distraction happen, and then get back on target. That's simple. Little bumps, not big hurdles.
Absolutely.
Okay? And Julie says, thank you for posting the video on your pouting day. Yes. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Because I really did. I said, I got to put this out there because sometimes we don't give ourselves that freedom to have a day when
we don't.
Like that,
Let me say, when you do have a mental day, we forget, like, okay, we don't always got to be happy go lucky, because we are neglecting the times when we need to acknowledge, okay, we're feeling like this. Why are we feeling like this? Because we kind of want to feel like this. If we don't want to feel like doing that, it's because we don't want to do anything.
Exactly.
Why does it have to have a reason?
Exactly.
And so we want just know that work, but it's like you deserve to have that moment because of all of what you've been doing. A lot of times when we go out, we go out and say, we've worked out all week long. We put all this energy into eating good all that time. And then we want to go out and just have a little splurge. Then we're like, oh, this is what this feels like. It's not super, I got to be like this all the time. You have to be, okay, instead of just doing all the time. That's what a human being is. I think that's a great way of putting it, being a human being, because you gotta be. We forget to be. Yeah, we forget to be. We forget we haven't. Absolutely, we're not robots. I mean, people like to think we are, but we're not. Until you go to the doctor and you be like, oh yeah, you need you need this in y'all. What? When my dad had passed away, my mom had to have surgery right before he passed away. She had surgery on her. She had to get something done on it was like a little cut right here. And so when I went back, we had to go to the doctor for her. Well, I went with the doctor with her. The doctor says, I just want to let y'all know, to me and my grandma, that she has the most expensive material on her, more than your jewelry, because she has platinum in her as a little bone or whatever. I said, oh, so my mama is that my mom looked at me. I said, oh. But she had this little, I think it's like a little cut, like, I don't want no smoke, mom. My bad. I learned to have a cheat meal instead of a cheat day. You can do that, but I like cheat days better than a cheat meal, because that gives me the whole daggone day.
Exactly.
But I know I work twice as hard during the week for my workouts. So it's like a give and take, but I don't deprive myself from not having that opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes if you deprive yourself, you wind up putting yourself in you find it putting yourself in a bit of a pickle, because you want it so much, and then when you break the rule, then you feel all this guilt. When you give yourself permission, giving yourself the permission takes the guilt away. It's like, you know what, I'm going to do this today, but I'll get back to it tomorrow.
Yeah. It's like, also, my thing is reading my book, and if I didn't do it today, okay, so I won't beat myself up from not reading pages out of a book. It's like, okay, well, I just do it tomorrow, but I'm not going to keep saying I'm going to do it tomorrow, because tomorrow is always going to be tomorrow, if that makes sense. Because tomorrow won't ever be today.
Tomorrow never comes.
No, it's always tomorrow. It's always tomorrow. We dropping knowledge, y'all. I don't know if you were receiving it, but we dropping knowledge.
Exactly.
Young grasshopper.
Let's do one or two more, and then we're out of here, Miss Shawna. Who is next?
Oh, let's see.
Good energy, by the way, folks. Thanks for bringing this energy. You guys really are. I don't know. it's wonderful when we get this much energy to feed us and to help us to give back to read, because sometimes it's sometimes it's not as energetic. This is great so far. The energy is phenomenal. So
S. Marie, are you still here? Oh, okay, Weezy.
There you go. What we got for K Weasley?
Okay, K Weezy. Here's some resistance. Didn't we talk about this? Or didn't we talk about this? That's resistance self. So you still have this issue. But I feel like it's getting better. you acknowledging it, kind of, sort of, and now it's time to deal with it. Okay. And I feel like you are, but in the way of stop fighting with self to release it. Release this mess. Release these feelings and express yourself in a great way. Listen, you're going to come out of it. The Six of Wands, you're coming out of it, and you're getting that acknowledgement. You also, I feel like you coming out of the trenches and coming to the forefront. It's like you rising above your situation, and continue to be in that mindset. Okay. Here's justice. Hello. This is what we're getting. This is what you're getting is justice. You're getting this this fairness. But also I feel like there's balance. And this is my girl, Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown don't play with nobody. Okay? It's that type of energy. That's what you are bringing. But you're bringing this fire, this passion that comes with your story, okay? Because you are the one that's writing your story. And if you need to cut anybody, you're speaking truth, okay? You're speaking truth, and it's a time to be honest. Being honest with self, being honest about your situation. So I feel like quit with the resistance, with the inner stuff. Because I had to give you a message. Abundance is your right. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean financial abundance. This is abundance in all areas in your life. Okay. So that's what I have for you.
Super. Let me see what I got here.
What you got? What you got?
I got 3 cards. 3 cards. First is the devil card. So again, that pessimism. So let's shake off the pessimism. Stop with the self-doubt. Enough already. Keep doing the work. You've already been doing the work, and you're so close. The 9 of Wands says you're so close. So keep pushing forward, and don't be surprised, and be patient. It's not overnight. Nothing's overnight. But when it comes overnight, it goes overnight. So instead, take it over time, and it'll stay over time. Okay.
Yes.
So
straight to the point.
Go to
because
exactly.
I feel like that last reading, and if you don't remember the reading, go back and watch it. Still up. We don't. It's a regular, but go back onto our on YouTube and rewatch the live, and there you go. Because this is only piggybacking off of what your last one was about.
Who is last but not least?
Ask Marie, because I had called it. But Kate Weezy came through. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it now. Sometimes that thing doesn't scroll up, and I have to force it up.
Yeah. Now for me, it comes downward. For you, it comes from the bottom up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mine come from the top. Yeah. Oh, you have a bonus. Okay, wait, what is going on? S. Marie, is somebody new coming in? Because we got an Ace of Cups. Because look what's right beside it is this King of Wands. Or is this a new love for you building something new? Oh, maybe that's it. Okay, that's what. Because I wasn't trying to do love readings, chat. I wasn't. No, you can go to the love goddess for that one. But if this, take it however it resonates, child. Okay. I just feel like Spirit is blessing you with something new as far as in filling your cup up. And this is a heart's desire. Okay. But this is about building something new as well. So this could be a new relationship. For some reason, I'm keep getting a relationship, and I'm not really trying to get a relationship reading here. But it's Knight of Wands. I feel like this is like this is a relationship. This is having an all around. Yeah, well, that's what's happening because this is a very passionate type of glow that we are getting from this. The fire is there. Okay, it is definitely there. But here's the bonus: be smart. Okay, Queen of Swords. Be smart about your decision making. Be smart about your moves that you are making. See things, the way. See things differently than what you have usually see it. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the way it came out. Look at everything instead of just what's in front of you. Okay, look at every view. Okay, you're sitting higher up. Protect your emotions, but be smart about how you move. Okay, that's with this situation. That's what I have for you.
Alrighty then. I got an ace as well. I got the Ace of Swords, which is interesting. So it's time. It's time. When I see the Ace of Swords, it's telling you, especially in this feeling, it's time for you to have a change of the way you're thinking about something, the way you're doing something. This is a change of mind, a change of mindset, a change of way of thinking about something, a way of doing something. This is a shift. So this is not it's not a happiness and sad shift. It's not about that. It's not about happiness and sad. It's not about money. It's not about economics. It's not about empathy. This is about a way in which you see something and way you think about something. It's time to think things differently. So whatever you are seeing as a hurdle right now, whatever's causing this obstacle, because this is a hangman, you're stuck. You're stuck because you haven't thought your way in a different way through something. And so it's time for you to get out of the stuck pattern. And you know who can do that? You can, because this is the master manifester. So there's only one person that can make this happen, and that's you. You need to direct yourself in a way that says, you know what? I can no longer wait for it to come through other change sources. I can't have a change agent as a husband, as a wife, as a child, as a parent, as a grandparent, as a boss, as a worker. I can't have a change agent as a priest or a preacher. I've got to be the change agent, nobody else. And when you do that, this is going to go away. The stuck energy is going to go away because, again, you're waiting for that person to come in and save you. No. You have got to be the savior. You've got to be the change agent. And when you do, again, it's a new way of thinking. And that new way of thinking is going to lead you to the better place you need to be. So it's like, it's time for a change. It's time for a change in you, in the way in which you approach things, and the way in which you've turned it over to other people. Stop giving away your power. Stop giving away your authority. I go back again to the one thing I told you about, the personal agency. Own yourself. Own your power. Stop giving your agency away to somebody else. Ain't nobody else going to take care of you better than you. I can tell you. Nope. I don't care how much they love you. No one will take care of you better than you. So it is time. And you are the manifester. If you don't do it, it's very clear no one else will. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. So look at my face. As Angie says, don't do it. Look at my face. Don't do it. Don't give that power away. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, good energies. Again, thanks to everybody for popping in. Thanks for joining us today and sharing with us. It is super, super important. Again, it's a community. We have become, and the way I see it and the way Shawna sees it, this is a community. And so when we get together, this is a way for us all to walk through this experience. And we're all going to hit some bumps in the road. And hopefully when you do that, you can come here and say, hey, how can I work around these bumps? We'll give you the direction that seems to serve you best. But remember, you have self-will, you have self-care. So if your care says, okay, my willpower says I ain't going to listen to you guys, that's fine. You don't have to, and don't feel guilty about that, because ultimately free will is how you will live your life. And if we can give you something you can hold on to and work with, wonderful. If you feel it doesn't work for you, that's fine too. And we're not insulted by that, because again, free will is everything. But the most important thing is hear the message. Even if you feel it didn't resonate, or you felt it, maybe it comes a little, at least you heard it. And when you hear it, the seed is planted. And when the seed is planted, sometimes down the road, you spend about a week and you're like, oh, damn, now I get it. Now I understand. And oh my God, that was the message. And it made sense. There's times where we've talked to people and they're determined, oh, no, that's not for me. No, it's all wonderful. And 2 weeks later, they're like, oh my God, you were right. And now I feel like, oh, and you're like, no, you don't have to feel like a fool. The reality is that, again, when it's meant for you, it'll sink. That's when it hits. That's when it registers. And then you're like, okay, the good part is I was warned about this. And even though I didn't see it coming, now that it hit me, you gave me a roadmap already. And so again, take that and use that on which to build. Okay. So keep that in mind. Again, we appreciate you coming in, sharing energy. And we're blessed. We are blessed, right, Miss Shawna?
Yes, and highly favored.
And highly favored.
Also, yes. Also, if you received a reading today and you caught little bits and pieces, feel free to go back and rewatch, your reading. Also, if you want to go even deeper, we offer personal readings ourselves. That's not free. That's what you have to pay for. So and you can book a session with us and we will go deeper. So all the information is down below. You can send an email to Don and you can go directly to my link tree and book a session. You can look at the calendar and book a session, however, whatever. But here's the other thing. Do not get scammed out there. We do not solicit for any readings. Okay. We don't hit you up and say, hey, I was feeling your energy earlier and how about we do a reading? We don't ever do that. If you want a personal reading with us, just reach out to us. Okay. And then that way we're communicating. When we're going to be communicating with each other. Okay.
And if you see a friend request from the Natural Divine Goddess Tarot or from Sonoran Mystic Tarot, look at how it is spelled. Look at exclamation points. Look at dashes and dots. Because to be honest with you, we don't send friend requests. I don't do it. Shawna does not do it. And Angie does not do it. We are on a policy to keep you protected. We don't solicit you for anything. So we don't reach out to you, not because we don't appreciate you. It's because we don't want you to fall for a scam in a situation. So again, if you see this person send you a friend request, if it says Sonoran Mystic Tarot, look closely because it ain't this Sonoran Mystic Tarot. They'll use my pictures. They use our images, use our pictures, they use our logos. But when you look, they have 2 or 3 posts. And I can tell you this much, I am prolific with posts. I have tons of posts. And my thing goes way back. So if you go searching and you get back to 2 or 3 posts and you're like, oh, no, that's not even close to him because I post often and Shawna posts often and Miss Angie posts often. So again, watch closely, And so when that thing comes up and you look at it and you have your finger hovering over, do I accept it? Do I accept it? Take Angie's advice on this one, okay?
Look at my face. Don't do it. No, don't do it. No.
No.
Don't do it. Don't hit that button. No, because you will regret. And I will give you just general advice and the same thing. If you get Facebook requests to be friends, go to their page first.
Yes.
Look and see how long they've been on there and how many posts they have. If there's only 3 or 4, this is a troll. Do not go for those trolls at all. Don't let them in. Even if you want head count, don't do it. Because believe me, people will come through. On those, they're there to wreak havoc. They really are. And that's the last thing you want to call into your life. You do not need that energy. It's not good.
No.
So with that said, again, hit like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons as we walk out the door. We're gonna bless you, sending love, light, and energy to everybody out there. Miss Shawna, what you doing this weekend? Anything good?
We're gonna get out this house and go watch some folks for St. Patty weekend.
Yes, and you said and the NCAA is going on, right?
Yes, we won, by the way. Duke won today. So the NCAA is going on. So we're going to be catching those games as well.
And when you said which team are you talking about?
Duke Blue Devils. Now Kenny is a Carolina Tar Heel fan. So we always go at you. But just to let y'all know, we did beat them twice this year. So it was a nice rub in the face.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Matter of fact.
But that is a known fact for North Carolina. That is one of the big in North Carolina, but I feel like it's all for the whole country, because when Carolina and Duke go back and forth, it's something else. It takes you to a different planet. Okay, but we're gonna be watching those. Usually, back in the day, the tournament didn't start until Thursday, but being that we have so many teams in the ACC, it is ridiculous. So now we have to start. They started on Monday, and now California is in the ACC. How in the world? I don't know. It's so crazy, but it's there. And also, we have this wonderful planner. Why we didn't talk about anything? We didn't do no promos
we didn't
today.
Get that. Nope, no
we didn't do no promos today. But check out this planner. This is the hard copy. It will not get, it's not third party. It gets shipped by me to you. And we have the digital copy, which is instant download. Okay, instant download you will receive. But this planner is packed with a bunch of the transits, how to work with the energy, some QR code that takes you to a video for the monthly reading as a collective for the month. It has journal prompt questions. It has coupons at the back. So make sure you do check this out. Purchase it. Okay. You won't go wrong. You won't go wrong. Each year it gets better and better and better. More information. I love the feedback that I get. It's like, oh, we're missing this. We're wanting this. I'm like, okay, boom. And then I'm like, well, this is what I want too in a planner. And then next thing you know, it's like, oh, I got a planner. But there's more to come. Say what?
It's evolving because it's based on people who use it. They come back and say, hey, it would be even better. It's great now, but even better. And then Shawna's like, yep, I'll roll that in.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. So I love the feedback of what to add. It also holds you accountable for your goals for the week and for the month, and do a nice reflection of the month of what transpired, what you manifested, what you done, what you didn't get done. It's okay. Nobody's going to beat you up. No one is going to come after you. But if we gave homework assignments today,
we will check.
You better do them, because we will check. We will check. And if you don't already have this book, I don't know what you're waiting on. The Ultimate Power Within. This is a great affirmation book. The author is sitting right here. You can go to Amazon, or you can go directly to his website at Sonoran Mystic Tarot.com.
And if you order through my website, I will sign it, because that one comes from me directly instead of Amazon's goes from the warehouse. Mine. So if you order it directly from Sonoran Mystic Tarot.com, I will autograph it for you.
Yes, there are beautiful note cards. Okay, with the illustration that you can purchase on Etsy in his store as well. Is it 10? 10 note cards?
8 note cards.
8
and
note
they're the
cards.
images from the book. I turned them into note cards. So. Yes,
and this book was recognized. Okay, it got 2 awards. Became best new release on Amazon. Number one release on Amazon. And if you are in the Scottsdale area and you're like, I don't want to go check this book out. No, I want to go check this book out. You can. It's in the library.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so, and that's the award for the, it won the International Impact Award for Body, Mind, and Spirit category, and also for personal growth and development. So yeah, I'm very proud of that. Very proud of that. So yeah. Yep. So there you go. That's our promos at the very end.
That's our promos.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing this weekend?
We are on Saturday we're going down south to meet with the architect, because he's going to show us some preliminary plans for the house we're looking at building down south. And so that's going to be Saturday, and go to wine country while we're there, because Arizona has a wine country, believe it or not. And we're doing.
I didn't even know that until now.
Yeah,
until you told me the last.
And that area is where we're building our house, so it kind of makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe we'll even divest ourselves of the winery in California, and then maybe, you know, buy into one of the wineries here or something. I don't know. We'll see. But that's getting ahead of ourselves. But for now, you know, we'll just be spectators in the wine country. That's for sure. You know, and spend our money at the wine, you know, the wine, the winery in their tasting centers, you know. So that's what we're gonna do on Saturday. On the rest of the week, I know we have plans for the rest of the week too, because it's supposed to be a crazy weekend, because we've had a very chill weekend, but I don't know exactly. Last night we did the Desert Botanical Gardens big event for the sales part, and so we did that. And I know there's some things coming, which is great. And we're having a potter stay at our house who's actually selling stuff at the garden for this big event, and so they're actually staying in our house. So we have visitors, which is kind of nice, you know.
Okay,
so
cool.
That's about it, you know. I did have to order new books because I've sold out all that I had, and which is not a bad thing. It's good to have them sold out.
No, it's not a bad thing whatsoever.
You know? So now, and it's funny because I only went to one store because they heard about the books and they asked me to bring the books in to sell them to them. And so the other day I was talking to Susan, and she's like, "Yeah, I need to go out and start selling my books again to the local stores." And I'm like, I need to try that because I haven't done that yet. You know, I've sold about 300 books myself without going to stores, except for the one store who asked them from me. So I gave them, you know, and they've sold out now 2 different runs of my books. The stores have. So it's like, awesome. That's good, because they word of mouth. People hear about it and they do it.
Yes.
So, and then in I think a week or two, I have a psychic fair on the 22nd. And then I have another psychic fair on the 29th. I think I'm in back to back. So that's gonna be crazy. Some crazy things going on.
Heck yeah.
Something's happening with my computer because something just flashed, and I'm like, what's going on there? What's that? What is that? What is that? So we'll see. It's not a spirit. It's just something technology wise.
Yeah. Well, we are approaching Mercury retrograde today.
Exactly. It's coming soon for sure.
It's actually on Saturday.
Yeah.
But things are happening now, so we're feeling the energy.
Yep, and it's this one's a short one, right? This is like 3 weeks. I think you told me.
This one's up until April 4th.
Yeah.
April.
And if I had my planner in front of me, I would know that, right? That's a little plug there. If I had my planner, I wouldn't have.
No, April 7th. So this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I was talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Shawna, tell Mr. Kenny we said hello. I love that. Hold that one time. Show it one time. Look at that, folks. It's not a little thing. This is a big thing. So it's for writing and everything. It's large.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that binding makes it user friendly, so you don't have to worry about breaking the bind. This one, when you break the spine, this one you flip it. You just flip it. It's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Somebody who designed it must have used writings in the past, because you can tell. You know,
yes, because I'm picky.
And Miss Shawna takes notes. She's a copious note taker. When we talk about sessions, or sometimes we talk about business, and she's out there and she's just writing and writing and writing. And so I can.
It doesn't matter if it's a napkin. I'm like, hold on.
Oh,
Let me get the recording. I got to record real quick so I won't forget.
And the funny part is she'll say, you know what, you told me that about 6 months ago, and she'll go back and say, you know,
I do.
If you're old enough to know
notes,
what that means.
Do you remember what you told? I remember. I remember
yes,
all. I record all my readings, everything.
Yeah. No, she keeps copious notes, and so I got to be careful and make sure when I say something, it is back to what, because she'll like, no, when you said, and I'm like, okay. Put me in check. But most of the time, reality is she confirms what I said, because I don't remember it, but because it comes from here, it's the same thing I said 6 months ago. So that's the good part.
Yeah,
you know.
And the crazy thing about it is when you flowing, you're just flowing, you're just speaking, you know. And then it's like, wait, did you catch that? Like, wait, what did I say? Like, I did. You said. Yeah.
And if you have a chance, also, I have a podcast. I have a few podcast interviews, but go check out Karen Bonafiglio. She has a podcast, and she did an interview with me. I have she interviewed me now 3 times because the first time was not enough. If I didn't abuse her enough, she's like, oh Lord, I want some more abuse. So she interviewed me a second time. And the second time is all about mediumship. And I tell you what, of all the interviews, that's one of my favorite, because she kind of just let me go off the hook and just run with it. And I talked about some mediumship experiences, but in more, the overall thing was not just the mediumship experience I had, but the energy and the benefit that comes from mediumship. And so it's helping people understand how mediumship works. So that interview, we go into a few different mediumship reads, but the reads are to help you understand the process and the way in which it moves forward and the way in which it can help the person you're connecting to. And so when it comes out, the second one's coming out soon. When it comes out, you guys should check it out. And the first one is already out, and I'm gonna go here and see if I can find where that link is, because I would suggest you checking it out. Here it is. This one. It's a good one. I've done a number of podcasts and I have them all saved, but this one is the most recent one. And again, she's got 2 more in the can for me that she's going to be putting out very soon. She just sent me a text earlier, said, hey, I need those 2 documents and that link. So I got to send her my home. I didn't do my homework.
Oh,
yes. She called me out. She's like, you got to do your homework.
You got to do the homework.
Yes. So I got to listen to my own self. Listen to my own rules. With that said, we're out of here. Good night. Adios, everybody. Adios, Miss Shawna. We will talk later.
Yeah, later. And
let me get the little thing going here. Lord have mercy, I'm delayed. I'm just like, what? Not a sync. Here we go. Adios, everybody. Good night.
Right.
Good day. Good morning.
Good day.
Good day.